students, how are you all? I'm sure you all are doing really good and enjoying your school life too. So children, let's begin with our next chapter, which is rocks and minerals. Stepping up types of rocks and minerals, use of rocks and minerals. So in this chapter we are going to discuss about the type of rocks and minerals and how we use them. इस चैप्टर में हम रॉक्स एंड मिनरल्स के बारे में पढ़ने वाले हैं, उनके टाइप्स के बारे में पढ़ने वाले हैं और कहाँ कहाँ उन्हें यूज़ किया जाता है ये भी हम जानने वाले हैं. Many objects we use in our day-to-day life are made up of rocks of various kinds. Although the earth we live on is covered with rocks in many places, but soil and plants hide them. We can, however, see some of these rocks in desert, mountains, and the cliff at the sea. So you find rocks everywhere, and you see many things are made of rocks. But we cannot see the rocks in the upper layer of earth because they are hidden behind the soil and the plants. तो हमारे आसपास काफ़ी सारे ऑब्जेक्ट्स हमें नज़र आते हैं जो रॉक्स के बने हुए हैं, पत्थर के ही बने हुए हैं. रॉक्स जो है ये हमें हर तरफ देखने को मिल जाते हैं, लेकिन ये ज़्यादातर प्लांट्स के पीछे छिपे हुए होते हैं. लेकिन अगर आप डेजर्ट्स में जाओ, माउंटेन्स में जाओ तो आपको काफ़ी सारे रॉक्स, बड़े बड़े रॉक्स, छोटे छोटे रॉक्स दिखने को मिलेंगे. Rocks are naturally occurring solid materials are made up of one or more minerals. So rocks are natural, they are not man-made and they are having solid material which is made up of one or more minerals. Rocks जो है ये naturally हमें मिलते हैं, ये man-made नहीं है और rocks जो है एक solid material के बने हुए होते हैं जो एक या एक से ज़्यादा mineral से बने हुए होते हैं. Types of rocks. Rocks are classified by minerals composition, how they are formed and other physical features such as the texture. Here we will study about three main types of rocks. So rocks are of different kinds, or you can say rocks are classified by their minerals and about their texture and mixture. That is why we have classified them in three main type of rocks. But before that we will do the activity given here, engage. Tick the correct option. The earth is covered with a dash in many places. Option A, rocks. Option B, clothes. Option C, papers. So the correct answer is rocks. You will write a rock here. There are dash types of rocks. Option A 1, option B 2, option C 3. So can you guess it? How many types of rocks are there? There are 3 types of rocks. तो यहाँ पे क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है कि अर्थ जो है वो कवर्ड है काफ़ी जगह पे किस चीज़ से. क्या वो रॉक है, क्या वो क्लॉथ्स है, क्या वो पेपर है. तो हमारी जो अर्थ है ना ये ज़्यादातर रॉक से ही ढकी हुई है या कवर्ड है. तो हम यहाँ पे रॉक लिखेंगे. और कितने तरह के रॉक्स जो हैं पाई जाती हैं तो अभी हमने पढ़ा था 3 टाइप्स ऑफ रॉक्स जो है वो पाई जाती है. फर्स्ट इज इग्नियस रॉक्स, also known as a fire rock. Igneous rocks are the oldest types of rocks. Deep inside the earth, the temperature is very high and the minerals there are in liquid form called magma. As the magma pushes towards the earth's surface, it starts to cool and turns into solid igneous rock. However, different igneous rocks are formed depending upon how slow or fast the magma cooled. Igneous rocks formed by the slow cooling of magma deep under the earth's surface are called intrusive igneous rocks. So how igneous rocks are formed? When the lava melt inside the earth and when it comes out it becomes magma, and when it cools down into solid form it becomes igneous rocks. इग्नियस रॉक कैसे बनती है? इग्नियस रॉक को फायर रॉक भी कहा जाता है क्योंकि ये काफ़ी ज़्यादा गर्म होती है. तो धरती के नीचे जब लावा जो है, मैग्मा जो है, जब ये मेल्ट होता है तो ये गर्म होकर के ऊपर की तरफ, बाहर की तरफ ये निकलता है और जब ये ठंडा होता है तो इग्नियस रॉक ये बनाता है. Other rocks formed when the magma erupted from a volcano or reached the earth's surface through long cracks. Magma is called lava when it reaches the earth's surface. The lava cools quickly and forms extrusive igneous rock. Basalt is an example of this type of rock. Obsidian is an example of another. Extrusive igneous rocks that cool so fast. This that is has no crystal and looks like shiny black glass. So there are two type of igneous rock. One is intrusive. When the igneous rock formed by slow cooling of magma, it is called intrusive igneous rock. And when the rock cools very fast, it becomes the extrusive igneous rock, and it is shiny and with the black glass. Do you know there are many common names for rocks that can give us an idea of how big a rock is? Mountains, huge chunk of rock that is attached to the earth's crust. River rock, round rock that are formed along the edge or at the bottom of fast flowing rivers. Stone, a medium sized rock we may be able to hold with both hands. Pebbles, rocks that are smaller than stones. So here some rocks are given here according to their size. As you see, in mountain there are very huge rocks, and in river size you see round pebbles. Stones are medium sized rocks and pebbles are स्मॉलर देन द स्टोन्स. तो यहाँ पे आपको कुछ जो रॉक्स होती हैं उनके एग्जाम्पल बताए गए हैं उनके साइज़ के अकॉर्डिंग. जैसे आप माउंटेन्स में चले जाते हैं तो वहाँ पे आपको बड़ी बड़ी चट्टानें, बड़े बड़े रॉक्स देखने को मिलते हैं. रिवर रॉक्स जो होते हैं ये आपके राउंड होते हैं, ठीक है, इनके एजेस जो होते हैं ये राउंड होते हैं. जो स्टोन्स होते हैं वो एक्चुअल मीडियम साइज़ के रॉक कहलाते हैं, इनको आप ईजिली दोनों हाथ से उठा सकते हो. और पेबल्स जो होते हैं ये आपके स्टोन से छोटे होते हैं. Look at the table below to know about some igneous rocks. Igneous rocks and its type, color and texture uses. Granite, intrusive igneous rocks mainly contain minerals, quartz and feldspar. Obsidian, extrusive igneous rock. Red, pink, grey or white color with dark mineral grain visible throughout the rock. Commonly black, brown or green, smooth and glassy. Countertops, floor tiles, paving stone, sharpening, cutting tools, jewelry, ornaments, sculptures. Basalt, composed mainly of minerals, plagoclase and pyroxene. Dark colored, fine grained, largely used in construction projects. Pumice, extrusive igneous rock, light grey or cream colored, extremely porous. This is the only rock that floats. For polishing lightweight concrete bricks, pumice stones are commonly used as wood scrubbers. So here some igneous rock and its types are given, like granite, obsidian, basalt, pumice. These are the type of igneous rocks. And about their texture, some are red, some are pink, some are grey and some are black in color. And about their uses, like how you use them for different purposes. Second is sedimentary rocks. The earth's surface is constantly being eroded. This means that rocks are broken up into smaller pieces by wind, water and ice. These small pieces of rock turn into pebbles, gravels, sand and clay and tumble down rivers and streams. They pile up in thick layers and on the bottom of the water bodies. Over a long period of time, the pieces become pressed together and form solid rocks called sedimentary rocks. Most sedimentary rocks form under water. So these rocks, sedimentary rocks, are found under water because they are the rock which are broken down into small pieces by wind, water and ice. And these small pieces turn into pebbles, gravel, sand, clay, etc. सेडिमेंट्री रॉक्स जो होती है ज़्यादातर पानी के आसपास या पानी की सतह में देखने को मिलती है. इसका मतलब ये है कि जो रॉक्स होती हैं इन्हें तोड़ा जाता है प्रेशर से, विंड से, वाटर से और आइस के थ्रू. इनके जो स्मॉल पीसेस होते हैं ये पेबल्स में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं, ग्रेवल्स में, सैंड एंड क्ले में कन्वर्ट हो जाते हैं, जिनको हम अपने पर्पस के लिए यूज़ करते हैं. Examples, sandstone. These common rocks are formed from grains of sand pressed together tightly. They are formed from the sand on beaches. In riverbeds and sand dunes, sandstones are usually made of the mineral quartz. It is used in countertops, tiles, concrete, play, sand and in making buildings. In India, there are many famous historical buildings that are made of sandstone. So sandstone is a common rock and which is made from grains of sand which is pressed together tightly. and they are formed from the sand on the beaches, river sides, sand dunes, etc. And in our country there are so many historical buildings which is made from this type of rock. सैंडस्टोन जो होती है ये आपकी कॉमन रॉक कहलाती है, जो कि ग्रेन ऑफ सैंड से बनी होती है, जिनको आपस में क्या किया जाता है, टाइटली प्रेस किया जाता है। ये ज़्यादातर आपको बीचेस के आसपास की जो सैंड होती है, रिवर बेड के आसपास सैंड डून्स में देखने को मिल जाती है। इवन आपके जो जितने भी हिस्टोरिकल बिल्डिंग्स हैं ये इसी सैंडस्टोन से बने हुए हैं। Limestone, it is formed from tiny pieces of shells of dead sea animals that have been cemented together. Most limestone is crushed and used as a construction material. So there is different another kind of rock which is a limestone, and it is made up of tiny pieces of shells of dead sea animals which is cemented together, and they are mostly used in the construction work. नेक्स्ट आती है आपकी लाइमस्टोन, ये भी आपकी दूसरी तरह की सेडिमेंट्री रॉक कहलाती है। ये बनती है आपके जो डेड सी एनिमल्स होते हैं, जो मर जाते हैं, उनके जो शेल्स वगैरह होते हैं, उनके पीसेस से ये बनती है और इससे भी ज़्यादातर कंस्ट्रक्शन वर्क किया जाता है। नेक्स्ट इज कॉन्ग्लोमेरेट. It contains a sand and rounded pebbles that have been cemented together, used as construction material and also polished to make ornament. Next is conglomerate. It is used to make construction material and also for ornaments. कॉन्ग्लोमरेट जो होती है ये भी आपकी राउंड पेबल टाइप की एक रॉक होती है और इसको भी सीमेंट किया जाता है आपस में, साथ ही साथ इससे बिल्डिंग मटेरियल बनाए जाते हैं और ऑर्नामेंट जितनी भी आपकी ज्वेलरीज वगैरह होती हैं वो भी इससे बनाई जाती है। Shale, it is formed from mud or clay that has been pressed together. Shale can be crushed and mixed with water to produce clays, can be made into a variety of useful objects. Shale is a kind of a clay or you can say mud, and we use it to make pots and different utensils. शेल जो है ये भी आपकी मड है और एक तरह की क्ले है और इसको आप यूज़ करते हो जैसे आपके पॉट्स वगैरह बनाने के, गमले वगैरह बनाने के या फिर दूसरे यूज़फुल प्रोडक्ट बनाने के लिए यूज़ किया जाता है। थर्ड इज मेटाफोरिक रॉक्स. द टर्म मेटाफोरिक कम्स फ्रॉम ग्रीक वर्ड्स मीनिंग चेंज एंड फॉर्म. Metaphoric rocks form deep in the earth where high temperature and great pressure cause one type of rock to change into another type of rock. The heat comes from magma. The pressure comes from layers of rock piled on top of layers and layers of rocks. The layers on the bottom get squeezed. The thicker the layers, the more pressure there is. If we squeeze and heat a rock for a million of years, it can turn into a new kind of rock. So the metaphoric rock is made deep inside the earth. When you put pressure on a kind of rock, it changes to the another kind of rock. Marble is formed from limestone. It is used in making ornaments, statues and in flooring of houses. So marble is an example of a metaphoric rock. Slate is formed from shale. This rock splits into flat layers and is used in making bricks and cements. Gneiss is formed from granite and it is characterized by light and dark bands. Quartz is formed from sandstone that is rich in quartz. It is a hard, weather-resistant rock. It is used in glass for making jewelries and ornaments and also in ceramic industry as raw material. तो आपकी जो मेटाफोरिक रॉक होती है ये दूसरी रॉक से बनी हुई होती है और ये ज़्यादातर कहाँ बनती है, धरती के बिल्कुल नीचे, अर्थ के काफ़ी डीप नीचे ये बनती है। एक रॉक पे जब प्रेशर डाला जाता है तो उससे दूसरी रॉक का क्या बन जाता है, लेयर बन जाता है। मार्बल जो है ये आपका लाइमस्टोन माना जाता है, ये लाइमस्टोन से बनता है और ये जो हाउस की फ्लोरिंग होती है और काफ़ी सारे स्टैचूज़ ऑर्नामेंट बनाने के लिए यूज़ किया जाता है। स्लेट जो है ये किससे बनता है, शेल से बनता है। ग्नीस जो होता है ये बनता है ग्रेनाइट से एंड क्वार्ट्ज़ाइट जो होता है ये बनता है सब्सटेंस से जो कि रिच होता है क्वार्ट्ज से और ये काफ़ी हार्ड होता है। वेदर रेजिस्टेंट रॉक इसे कहा जाता है, मतलब इसमें वेदर का इफेक्ट नहीं होता और ये यूज़ किया जाता है ग्लास में, ज्वेलरी बनाने के लिए, ऑर्नामेंट बनाने के लिए और सिरेमिक इंडस्ट्रीज़ में। Now next is minerals. Oxygen is a part of many minerals. Minerals containing oxygen make up almost half of the earth's crust. Quartz, feldspar and mica are common minerals. Many rocks are made of these common minerals. Some minerals are rare and expensive. They are called gems. Diamonds, rubies and emeralds are good example of such minerals. Diamond is the highest known substance on earth. Gold and silver are also minerals. These are used to make beautiful jewelries. So now we will discuss about mineral. Oxygen is a part of many minerals, and minerals are containing oxygen and they make the earth's crust. Quartz, feldspar and mica are these are the common minerals, and many rocks are made from common minerals as we have read it earlier. Some minerals are very precious and very rare like a diamond, rubies, emerald, and the gold and silver which we found inside the earth, they are also called the minerals. तो मिनरल्स जो होते हैं ये अर्थ के क्रस्ट के नीचे पाए जाते हैं और काफ़ी सारी रॉक्स जो होती है वो भी कॉमन मिनरल से ही बनी हुई होती हैं. कुछ मिनरल जो होते हैं बहुत ही रेयर होते हैं लेकिन ये बहुत ज़्यादा क्या होते हैं, एक्सपेंसिव होते हैं. जैसे डायमंड है, गोल्ड, सिल्वर है, ये मिनरल हैं और ये बहुत ज़्यादा एक्सपेंसिव हैं और ये धरती के नीचे मिलते हैं. वी हैव रीड दैट सम मिनरल्स आर एसेंशियल पार्ट्स ऑफ आवर डाइट. These are known as dietary minerals. Calcium, phosphorus, potassium, iodine and iron are some examples. Minerals are the substances that make all the different kinds of rocks. Minerals form due to natural processes within the earth. They are not made by human. So minerals are totally natural processes. They are not made by man. And some minerals which are essential for our body, they are called dietary minerals. मिनरल्स जो होते हैं ना बच्चों, ये नेचुरल होते हैं, ये मैन मेड नहीं होते. और कुछ मिनरल्स जो होते हैं वो ऐसे होते हैं जो हमें भी एसेंशियल होते हैं हमारे फूड पे, तो इन्हें हम डाइटरी मिनरल्स कहते हैं. जैसे कि कैल्शियम है, फॉस्फोरस, पोटेशियम, आयोडीन, ये कुछ मिनरल्स हैं जो हमारी बॉडी के लिए काफ़ी एसेंशियल माने जाते हैं. सम मिनरल्स आर सिंपल, सम आर कॉम्प्लेक्स, सम आर ईजिली फाउंड एंड सम आर वेरी rarely found. Gold, copper, aluminium, iron and magnetite are some metallic minerals. Mica, calcite, gypsum and feldspar are some non-metallic minerals. Some minerals are metallic and some minerals are non-metallic. Like iron and magnetite are metallic and mica, calcite, gypsum are non-metallic. Minerals भी जो होते हैं ये आपके कुछ मेटालिक होते हैं, कुछ नॉन मेटालिक होते हैं. मैग्नेटाइट इज अ वेरी स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ मिनरल. इट कैन अट्रैक्ट आयरन, कोबाल्ट एंड निकल. इट इज़ अ नेचुरल मैग्नेट. Legends say that it was discovered by Shepherd from Greece. Manganese. Magnetite is a special type of mineral and you know that it attracts iron, cobalt and nickel. So मैग्नेटाइट जो है ये आपका स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ मिनरल माना जाता है. ये अपनी तरफ आयरन, कोबाल्ट एंड निकल को क्या करता है, अट्रैक्ट करता है. जैसे आपने जो चुंबक मैग्नेट के बारे में सुना ही होगा. अ मैग्नेट व्हेन हैंग्ड always aligns along the north-south direction of the earth. The face of the magnet towards the earth's north is called the north pole of the magnet. The face of the magnet towards the earth's south is called the south pole of the magnet. Some magnets are man-made. So magnets comes with two poles. One is north which is face toward the earth and the another one is south. मैग्नेट जो होते हैं ये आपके दो पोल्स के साथ आते हैं. एक होता है उसका नॉर्थ पोल, दूसरा होता है उसका साउथ पोल. और कुछ मैग्नेट जो हैं ये मैन मेड भी होते हैं. नाउ टेक ब्रेक, डिसीजन मेकिंग बेस्ड. टिक द करेक्ट आंसर्स. विच ऑफ दीज इज नॉट वन ऑफ 3 कैटेगरीज ऑफ रॉक्स फाउंड ऑन अर्थ? A. igneous rock, B. solid rock, C. sedimentary rock or D. metamorphic rock. So the correct answer is solid rock. This does not comes in the category of rock which is found on earth. What is the term for molten rock found inside the earth? A. fossils, B. lava, C. pepper, D. magma. So the correct answer is magma. Third, the earth's surface is made up of enormous slabs of rocks are known as plates. What is the scientific term for these plates? A. rocky plates, B. earthy plates, C. tectonic plates, D. igneous plates. So the correct answer is tectonic plates. Fourth, all rocks are very hard. A, serious, B, joking. So it is a serious. Almost all rocks are very hard and they cannot be break easily. Fifth, this type of a rock is formed as a result of volcanic activity. A, sedimentary rock, B, metamorphic rock, C, igneous rock, D, none of these. So the correct answer is, can you guess it? Yes, it is C, igneous rock. 6. What sort of rock are we likely to find where a river used to flow? A, igneous rock, B, sedimentary rock, C, metamorphic rock, or D, mineral rock. So the correct answer is sedimentary rock. These rocks are made near or inside the river. Now chapter cover up. Many objects we use in our day-to-day life are made up of rocks of various kinds. Rocks are hard substances made up of one or more minerals. The three types of rocks are igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks are the oldest types of rocks. Most sedimentary rocks formed under water. Metamorphic rocks are the rocks formed as a result of undergone physical and chemical changes in igneous, sedimentary, or older metamorphic rocks. Magnetite is a type of mineral which can attract pieces of iron, nickel, and tin. So children, in this chapter we have learned about rocks, how rocks are formed, and rocks are formed from one or more minerals. Three types of rocks. What are these? Igneous rock, sedimentary rock, and metamorphic rock. And among these, igneous rock is a very oldest type of rock. Sedimentary rocks are formed under water. And the magnetite, it is a type of mineral which attract pieces of iron, nickel and tin. इस चैप्टर में हमने रॉक्स के बारे में पढ़ा, कैसे ये बनते हैं, और थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ रॉक्स के बारे में जाना. इग्नियस रॉक्स जो होती है, ये पूरी जितनी भी रॉक्स हैं उनमें ये सबसे पुरानी रॉक मानी जाती है. सेडिमेंट्री रॉक जो है ये पानी के अंदर बनती है. ठीक है. मैग्नेटाइट के बारे में हमने जाना, जो एक तरह का मिनरल है जो कि आयरन, निकल को अपनी तरफ क्या करता है, अट्रैक्ट करता है. नाउ थिंक एन आंसर बेस्ड ऑन NEP 2020. A, टिक द करेक्ट आंसर. These are also known as fire rocks. Option A, igneous rock. Option B, sedimentary rocks. C, metamorphic rocks, or D, minerals. So the correct answer is igneous rock. We call it fire rock also. Igneous rock को हम fire rock भी कहते हैं. Now second is the igneous rock formed by slow cooling of magma is. So the options are A, pumice, B, obsidian, C, granite, or D, limestone. So the correct answer is option C, granite. Third, this rock can float in water. What is it? Option A, pumice, option B, obsidian, option C, granite, and option D, limestone. So the answer is option A, pumice. This kind of rock can float on water. ये जो प्यूमाइस रॉक होती है ये पानी में इजीली फ्लोट करती है. बाकी जितने भी आपने रॉक्स देखे होंगे ये क्या कर जाते हैं, पानी में सिंक कर जाते हैं. फोर्थ, दिस सेडिमेंट्री रॉक इज यूज इन मेकिंग ऑर्नामेंट्स. ऑप्शन ए, ग्रेनाइट, ऑप्शन बी, कॉन्ग्लोमेरेट, ऑप्शन सी, प्यूमाइस, एंड ऑप्शन डी, लाइमस्टोन. सो दिस काइंड ऑफ रॉक इज यूज टू मेक ऑर्नामेंट्स. द करेक्ट आंसर इज कॉन्ग्लोमेरेट. इस स्टोन से या इस रॉक से ऑर्नामेंट्स, ज्वेलरीज वगैरह बनाई जाती हैं. नाउ फिफ्थ, इट इज़ अ मेटाफोरिक रॉक फॉर्म्ड फ्रॉम ग्रेनाइट. ऑप्शन ए, क्वार्ट्जाइट, ऑप्शन बी, स्लेट, ऑप्शन सी, मार्बल, ऑप्शन डी, गिनीस. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन डी, गिनीस. B, fill in the blanks. 1, dash is formed when the magma cools down quickly on reaching the earth surface. So the correct answer you will write here, extrusive igneous rock. ये एक तरह की रॉक होती है, ये तब बनती है जब मैग्मा क्या हो जाता है, ठंडा हो जाता है बहुत ही जल्दी, जब वो अर्थ के सरफेस पे रीच करता है. सेकेंड, रॉक फॉर्म्ड फ्रॉम द डिपोजिशन of sand particles is called, you will write sedimentary rock here. Third, this sedimentary rock is formed from solidified clay is called shale. Fourth, dash is formed from sandstone that is rich in quartz. You will write quartzite here. Fifth, precious stones like diamond, ruby, sapphire, emerald and topaz are obtained from minerals. These are all minerals. C. State whether the following statements are true or false. Rocks are naturally occurring solid materials are made up of one or more minerals. Is it true or false? It is true. Second, igneous rocks are a new type of rock. No, it is not true. You will write false here. Third, magnetite is a very special type of mineral. Is it true or false? It is true. Fourth, oxygen is a part of many minerals. It is also true. Fifth, there are 5 types of rocks. It is not true. There are only 3 types of rocks. Now D, match the following. Here you can see 2 columns are given here, column A and column B. You have to match the options from column A to column B. First one is porous rock. It is pumice. Quartz, it is made from quartzite. Third, gneiss, it is made from granite. Fourth, slate, it is made from shale. Fifth, limestone, it is made from marble. And sixth is manganese, it is made from magnetite. E. Answer the following questions. Describe rock and their types. So you have to describe rock first and also about their type. So rocks are naturally occurring solid materials are made up of one or more minerals. Types of rock. Rocks are classified by minerals composition. Like first rock is a sedimentary rock, second is igneous rock and the third is metamorphic rock. We will write their definition in detail. Now second, what is a magnetite? So you will write magnetite is a very special type of mineral. It can attract iron, cobalt and nickel. It is a natural magnet. Legend says that it was discovered by a shepherd from Greece whose name was Manganese. Third, give some example of igneous rocks. Elaborate on the color, texture and uses of each of these. So you have to write the example of igneous rock. Also known as fire rock, igneous rocks are the oldest type of rocks. Deep inside the rock, the term temperature is very high and the minerals there are in liquid form called magma. As the magma pushes towards the earth's surface, it starts to cool and turn into solid igneous rock. However, different igneous rocks are formed depending upon how slow or fast the magma cooled. Igneous rocks formed by the slow cooling of magma deep under the earth's surface are called intrusive igneous rocks. Other rocks formed when the magma erupt from the volcano or reach the earth's surface through long cracks. Magma is called lava when it reaches earth's surface. The lava cools quickly and forms extrusive igneous rock. Now fourth, how are sedimentary rocks different from metamorphic rocks? Give examples to explain. So you have to describe how sedimentary rocks are different from metamorphic rock. So you will write the earth's surface is constantly being eroded. This means that rocks are broken up into small pieces by wind, water, ice. These small pieces of rock turn into pebbles, gravel, sand and clay and tumble down rivers and streams. They pile up in thick layer on the bottom of water bodies. Over a long period of time, the pieces become pressed together and form solid rocks called sedimentary rocks. Metamorphic rocks form deep in the earth, where high temperature and great pressure caused one type of rock to change into another type of rock. The heat comes from magma, the pressure comes from a layer of rocks piled on the top of layers and layers of rocks. So the layers on the bottom get squeezed. The thicker the layer, the more pressure there is. Next question is explain how different types of rocks are formed from magma. So you will write igneous rocks from when? Molten rocks, magma or lava. Cools and solidified sedimentary rocks originate when particles settle out of water or air by perception of minerals from water. They accumulate in layer. Metamorphic rocks result when existing Rocks are changed by heat, pressure or reactive fluid such as hot minerals, lead and water. Sixth, how are minerals useful? Give suitable examples to explain. So, mineral containing oxygen up to almost half of the earth crust. So, these minerals are very useful. Some minerals are used to make ornaments like diamond, gold, silver, etc. They are very rare and expensive minerals. Some minerals we eat as our food. They are called dietary minerals. Out of the box critical thinking. Go to the garden field area in your school and collect different kinds of stones and small pieces of rocks. With the help of your teacher, study these and make note on their texture and shape. So what you have to do, you have to visit a garden or a field area of your school and you have to collect some stones, some piece of rocks, and you have to discuss with your teacher like about their shape, their texture, etc. आपको एक एक्टिविटी करनी है, आपको एक गार्डन में या किसी भी फील्ड में आपको जाना है, वहाँ से आपको क्या करना है, डिफरेंट काइंड ऑफ रॉक्स आपको इकट्ठा करने हैं, बड़े छोटे आप कैसे भी कर सकते हैं, फिर इनके टेक्सचर के बारे में, इनके शेप, इनके कलर के बारे में आप अपने टीचर के साथ डिस्कस करेंगे. Make a list of the materials that have been used to build your house. Tell your parents what else you could use to build your house when you grow up. Find out the advantages of using those materials. There is another activity given here. You have to make a list of what a list required to make a house, and you have to discuss with your friend or your parents to tell about how you will build a house in future. आपको क्या करना है, जो बिल्डिंग में एक हाउस बनाने के लिए जो भी मटेरियल रिक्वायर्ड होता है उसकी एक लिस्ट आपको तैयार करनी है. फिर आपको अपने पेरेंट्स के साथ डिस्कस करना है कि इन फ्यूचर आप क्या क्या मटेरियल यूज़ करेंगे या कर सकते हैं किसी भी हाउस को बनाने के लिए. Cross links physical media development. Read the clues, complete the crossword puzzle by filling in the missing letters and completing the words. Across this kind of igneous rock is formed by slow cooling of magma deep under the earth. Rock containing tiny bits of animal cells, hard water resistant rock, down, mineral that can attract iron pieces, porous igneous rock. This intrusive igneous rock mainly contains minerals, quartz and feldspar. So what you have to do, one word grid is given here and you have given some clues here, like you have to fill in across and you have to fill in downward direction. Like fourth one is given here, this kind of igneous rock is formed by the slow cooling of magma deep under the earth. So you will write in fourth, this is called intrusive rock. In down, mineral that can attract iron pieces, one, that is called magnetite. आपको यहाँ पे एक वर्ड ग्रिड दिया गया है और कुछ क्लूज दिए गए हैं. आपको क्या करना है, क्लूज को पढ़ के इस वर्ड ग्रिड को आपको कंप्लीट करना है. तो आपको क्लूज ऐसे पढ़ने हैं अक्रॉस में, उनको अक्रॉस में आपको फिल करना है. कुछ क्लूज आपको डाउन की तरफ दिए गए हैं तो आपको डाउनवर्ड डायरेक्शन में ही उनको फिल करना है और इसे कंप्लीट करना है. So children, I hope you understood the chapter very well. Now you will revise the chapter and practice the given exercise to understand the chapter thoroughly.